I'm going to get asked what I think about Jason Tatum calling Larry Bird the greatest Celtic ever. And he says the guy he's chasing and all that. Because some people was trying to say that Tatum was trying to compare himself to Jordan and LeBron James and Steph Curry. And he's not even the best Celtic on his own team because Jalen Brown won the MVP, the Eastern Conference, and the Finals. And Jason Tatum is like the face that they've anointed. But what do I think about this? Because of his age and the era and how the NBA has sold the game over the last 40 years, I can't hold it against him for thinking that because they sold the game on Bird and Magic saving the game. And Bird was a great player and uh, three-time Finals MVP, three-time world champion. He did it all. And Bird can be argued as one of the 5 or 6 greatest players ever. I got no problem with that. I was a huge Larry Bird fan. Incredible talent. And to me, the greatest small forward ever. Yeah, I see it. Got a problem with it? Take it up on the bottom. On the bottom in the comment section. I'll take him over LeBron James all the time. But as the greatest Celtic, no. I'm tired of people disrespecting Bill Russell. I'm tired of the people like Magic Johnson, people tell, oh, the greatest winner. No, y'all need to call that man the greatest player ever. Because there was once upon a time he was considered that. 11 rings in 13 years. And 2 of them as a player coach. Who else can do that? And don't just say, well, he was just defense and they only had like 8 teams and there was plumbers in the bowling league and the milkman in the car. No, Bill Russell was an incredible athlete, incredible talent. And yes, Will Chamberlain was an incredible offensive force, but Bill Russell led that Celtic team. This was a mind thing to be that to when you can uh impose your will on defense, you ain't nothing to roll over. We're talking about a defensive specialist that set a standard. We're not talking about somebody that was just, when you debate on ball, like if you talk about Draymond Green or Rodman or something like that, if you want to use that criteria, I'm Bruce Bowen. I can mention some cats, Tony Allen, particulars, or Dikembe Mutombo. But Russell imposed his will. And that team, he was like a band leader. He's like Duke Ellington. And that was his orchestra. I don't think people understand that. You know, he set a standard, a high standard. I watched Larry Bird play, and Larry Bird was incredible talent. But Bill Russell was incredible talent too. He wasn't bruising, imposing. He was fundamentally sound. He whipped that ball out and got it going. See, Tatum is trying to sound like, I've heard LeBron James say this about that ghost in Chicago, and I'm chasing that. Jason Tatum, you got to have a great year, win your first league MVP. Problem you run into is that all the cats overseas are better than you. You're not in the conversation with Jokic. You're not in the conversation with Giannis. You're not in the conversation with Joel Embiid. And SGA, Shea, Chris Alexander is better than you too. I got 4 cats off the top that got you whipped. Even though you might have the best team and you might win. But those 4 cats got you beat. And the league wants Ant Edwards to come up. So, I'm just saying, get in where you fit in. But the disrespect of Bill Russell got to stop. I can't hold it against him because, again, he's playing for the Celtics. They don't watch, I know, a lot of younger heads, they don't watch anything past 1984, 1980. Because everybody told Magic and Bird created the NBA. That's all they know. No one knows anything. Or they say, oh, that grainy film with the Celtics. Oh, does that look like Popeye and Brutus and Olive Oil and Wimpy the Burger Eater? That's what they thinking. And mine said, don't go back that far. But they need to have somebody to educate them. Need to understand what Bill Russell did. First of all, you won with defense. You hit a lot of threes this year, but you won with defense. You won in a very Bill Russell-esque way. Not to say Bird and them didn't play defense, but that was a very Bill Russell way that you dominated, that you won those games, and you imposed your will with the wins you had and the way you easily glided through the no accountable coaching of Rick Carlisle and the Pacers, and then how you beat Dallas and made Kyrie Irving Like he had one wheel and one gear, and Luca wasn't ready, and they had nothing else for you. That was very Bill Russell esque, I might add, if I want to put it there, because I saw the aggression and the But anyway, I'm not arguing about them when he's saying Bird, but I'm also like, how come you can't never acknowledge Bill Russell? Why can't you? What would it cost anyone to call him the GOAT? And I want to hear about the greatest winner. Because when anybody else wins a bunch of rings, you call him the GOAT. You call it the Tom Brady. Why can't you say about Bill Russell? Just saying. Just saying. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit. If you like, hit that membership. Stay safe, stay real, stay true, stay honest, stay clear and clean. I'm out one time. Peace.